Hello, welcome back to Tino Bisons. Today we are going to discuss about the differences between the exotoxin and the endotoxin. So first one is the chemical nature. As I already told that endotoxin is the lipopolysaccharide lipoprotein complex and it released on cell lysis and it part of the outer membrane of the gram-negative bacteria and it extremely heat stable, and in case of exotoxin it is proteinaceous in nature and it is generally heat labile. Then the second point is the mode of action and the symptoms. So the mode of actions are, in case of exotoxin it is either cytokinin, enterotoxin or neurotoxin with defined specific action on cells or tissues. And endotoxin, we have already discussed the symptoms, that is fever, diarrhea and vomiting. Then about the toxicity, the exotoxins are highly toxic and often fatal. Then endotoxins are weakly toxic and rarely fatal. Then about the immunogenicity, it is highly immunogenic in case of exotoxin. It stimulates the products of the neutralizing antibody. That means it can neutralize the toxicity, the poisonous substance. But the endotoxin is, it is pathogenic but it is less immunogenic, or you can say poor immunogenic. So the immune response is not sufficient to neutralize the toxin. Then next is about the toxic potential. The treatment of toxin will with formaldehyde will destroy the toxicity, but treated toxin toxoid remains immunogenic. Then in case of exotoxin, the fever potential, it will not produce the fever, but as already I told, the pyrogenic substance that it produce the fever in host cell. Then second, some other characteristics of the endotoxin and exotoxin. So chemical nature I have already told, it is proteinaceous and it is polysaccharide. Then the relationship to the cell. So it is, the endotoxin is the part of the outer membrane and the exotoxins are in the extracellular layer. Then the denature by boiling, usually denature, but endotoxins not. Then the form of toxide, it yes, it no. Then the potency is high in case of exotoxin, it is low in case of endotoxin. Then antigenic, yeah, both are antigenic. Then specificity is the high degree in case of exotoxin. Then the pyrogenicity, as I said, the endotoxin, it yes, but exotoxin is occasionally. Then the enzymatic activity is just usually present in the exotoxin but not present in the endotoxin. Then the third is chemical nature always then the examples of the disease. Examples of the disease in the exotoxin is botulism, then diphtheria, then tetanus. In case of endotoxins, that is the gram-negative bacteria and the meningococcia. Then about the effect on the host, it highly variable between the different toxin. It is most often similar for all the endotoxins. Then fever we have already discussed. Then about the genetics, it frequently carried by the extra chromosomal genes such as plasmids, and it is synthesized directly by the chromosomal genes. So this is the important difference. It is secreted, carried by the extra chromosomal genes, that is the plasmids, and it is synthesized directly by the chromosomal genes. Okay. Then next is about the heat sensitive. I already told that exotoxins are heat labile and endotoxins are heat stable. Then about the immunogenic property also, exotoxins are more immunogenic, endotoxins are less immunogenic. Then about the location, usually excreted outside the living cell, and in case of endotoxin, it's the part of the outer membrane of the gram-negative bacteria. Then about the production, produced by both the gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria, but the endotoxins are found only in the gram-negative bacteria. Then the next point is about the toxicity, already discussed. Then the toxoid formation is the converted to antigenic. Toxins are used to immunize, that is example of tetanus toxin. And in case of endotoxins, the toxins cannot be made. So the main difference is, first, the chemical nature. It is protein. The exotoxins are proteinaceous nature. Endotoxins are the polysaccharides. Then about the pyrogenic action, it is the fever action that is occurred by the endotoxins. Then the toxicity, it is the endotoxins are weakly toxic, but exotoxins are highly toxic. Then about the immunogenicity, endotoxins are poor immunogenic and exotoxins are more immunogenic. Then the examples are, in case of exotoxin, that is botulism, diphtheria and tetanus, and endotoxin, that is the gram-negative infections. So this is all about an overview of the difference between the exotoxins and the um, endotoxins. So we'll discuss about the exotoxins and the type of exotoxins in detail in the next video. So if you like this video, hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe this channel and press the bell icon to never miss a video from this channel. Thank you.